Welcome to the Human Milk Bank. This video takes you on a journey through the Human Milk Bank and the stages of pasteurising donated breast milk. This is the raw unpasteurised milk freezer, where bags of donated breast milk are stored until required for pasteurising. They can be stored for up to 3 months from the day of expressing. These are the yellow quarantine milk freezer on the left, where milk awaiting microscopy results is stored. The green freezer on the right is the dispensing freezer. This fridge is used to defrost milk overnight, ready for pasteurising. Meet Louis, the 9-litre SteriFeed Eco Pasteuriser. As breast milk is a body fluid and a food, hygiene standards are required. This is Mary Cleave, the milk bank aide that pasteurises the milk. The number of bottles used in the pasteurisation process is determined by how much milk is in each batch of raw milk. An electronic datalogger is used to ensure the pasteurisation process is correct. Once programmed, the datalogger is attached to the pasteuriser. Donor mother's milk is tested for bacterial count before and after the pasteurisation process. If it is too high, the milk is discarded. One donor's milk is pooled to about 2.5 litres and agitated for uniformity. Once pooled, the raw milk is poured into special pasteurisation bottles. At this point, a sample of unpasteurised milk is sent for bacterial count. Once all the milk has been poured into the pasteurisation bottles, these are then placed into a basket ready for the pasteuriser. Each bottle holds about 240 ml. A total of about 8.7 litres of milk can be pasteurised at one time. A temperature probe is part of the datalogger system. The probe is placed into a bottle of water amongst the bottles of milk in the basket and into the pasteuriser. The temperature probe reflects the temperature of the milk throughout the pasteurisation process. The baskets of raw milk are placed into the pasteuriser of hot, swirling water at about 63 degrees. This photograph shows 2 baskets of milk ready for the pasteuriser. Once the bottle probe is attached to the pasteuriser, on the right, the datalogger is started to record the temperature of the water bottle every minute throughout the pasteurisation process, which takes about 2 hours. The pasteuriser warms the milk to about 62.5 or 63 degrees, holds it at that temperature for 30 minutes, and then quickly chills the milk again to 4 degrees centigrade. Once the milk has been pasteurised, the baskets are removed and the lids are tightened. The data from the logger is downloaded to ensure the milk has been pasteurised correctly. The pasteurised milk is decanted into smaller sized bottles for ease of use. A post-pasteurisation sample is sent for microscopy to ensure the pasteuriser has been effective. Pasteurised donor milk is stored in 3 sizes: 50 ml, 100 ml and 200 ml, and the appropriate size bottle is dispensed according to the recipient's needs. Every bottle of pasteurised milk has a unique identification number and expiry date, and can have other information such as calories, protein and fat content of that milk. The number does not identify the donor, but does allow for tracking and tracing of the milk from donor to recipient. Once opened, the milk expires after 24 hours. Once the microscopy sample has been sent, the batch of milk is bagged and labelled and then is placed in the quarantine freezer until the microscopy results are obtained after 48 hours. Once the microscopy results are obtained and the milk has been cleared for use, the batch of milk is placed in the dispensing green freezer. When a baby has been consented for pasteurised donor milk, the appropriate amount of milk is dispensed, recorded in the inventory, and double-checked against the baby's ID.